This first version of Eotaria was a land home to 4 different factions, each one of them upholding a specific ideal: peace, freedom, unity, and science. I led Selene, the faction of science, which was divided into 3 towns called Schrombers, Breton, and Wallstair. Each one of those was charged with studying a certain type of science. Sounds like it has potential, right? Too bad, the server ended 2 weeks in, but let's for a moment pretend that it's not all over. Welcome to the abrupt finale of Eotaria version 1. Day 2 of the Spruce Monopoly project is coming to an end, and I'm about to go to bed. I decided to check on Dynamap, which shows the whole world, out of sheer habit, only to see this. But I can't do anything about it since I am dead tired, so I decide to just take the L and go to sleep.
I did this on like Rivers' server as well, where I just I tore down all of the buildings in a village. I just trapped all the villagers first. I tore down all the buildings and I built new ones.
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen to Schrombers anyways. We're gonna move them, and then I think the village is gonna look like a bit of an eyesore if it's just empty. So we're gonna tear it down and make it a farm, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want to build like really tall, skinny, rustic houses here.
Yeah. Oh,
I
that
think that would be fun.
it looked
A
like a
few like
pine
tall,
tree.
skinny ones, and um, like a couple of really wide ones. Just
Yeah,
I want to base it off like old Norwegian architecture.
yeah. I think it fits pretty well because there's not a lot of land in Wallstair, so if you build up instead of build wide, it's a lot smarter.
Yeah, and like if I based it on like old Norwegian architecture, it fits in because it's a spruce forest, and that's basically all of Norway. And also like um our housing used to have like really layered builds where they would have a small foundation and layer it to the second floor would be larger than the first floor, so
Mhm.
that you could store more things in less space
That's
and
nice.
things like that.
Yeah.
And also then the moisture from the ground wouldn't get to things you store in the first floor. No, in the second floor. I used to go on odd SMP just to roast people's builds. I used to log on, hop into a voice chat with someone, and just go around looking at builds and roasting their architecture.
Which one was the most roast-worthy?
The like the place where they had like their court thing, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's clearly Anglo-Saxon in aesthetic. However, it does have some Norse traits to its roof, and also it has a bunch like Greek and Turkish archways inside. It's horrible. It doesn't stick to any singular like uh, philosophy or thought of architecture. It's painful to look at.
Yeah, I don't know if
Like
I'm
it
in
looks
like,
nice, but I hate it.
yeah. It's like you don't know where you are when you're in it.
Yeah, I I tend to like mostly use actual architecture as a reference because I love architecture a lot. And
Nice.
I tend to like say, okay, I want to build this, and I kind of stick to that as much as possible. Um, where I like try to take at least maximum of 2 different architectural styles as inspiration.
Nice. I
I
think one of the
don't
wide
do all of
buildings
them.
I want to build, I was thinking about putting in Wallstair is like just a library, if you think that vibes with it.
I could make a library in a good architectural style. I'm thinking I could do, if I get some free reins to build here, I could do like sort of a mix of Victorian Gothic and, well, not Victorian Gothic, more like Romanian Gothic and Norse architecture, because those mesh really well. I can send you some reference images just so you like understand the styles I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I
Because
was thinking about
I
Googling
doubt
it.
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Now, as I'm working on cleaning up this mess in Schmambers and cutting down all the trees left over, I find out that Connor, the person I asked to help me cut down all the spruce, was actually helping Akira to burn down the forest that night. I do nothing with this information, and in fact, I later decide to give Connor 2 villagers for his nation so that the Bigman Isle can become an official country. You thought there was going to be something else after this? No. This is all I have. This is all that happened on the server. Worth making content out of before it got closed down. So that's the end of Eotaria, I guess.